going on, potty people? I'm back again. It's your boy Kai, Provcityproductions. In this video, I want to talk about travel. You know what I'm saying? Traveling is always something that I enjoyed. My family would always travel when we was young. Anywhere my mom knew somebody, whatever, if she knew somebody in a certain state, she was gonna go to that state just for a change of scenery, enjoy what that other state had to offer. You know, we come from a very small state of Rhode Island. We love it, but sometimes you just need that. You just need to switch it up sometimes. Few states I travel to is New York, Staten Island. In New York, got family that moved to Jersey, got family in Maryland, Virginia. Been to Virginia a couple times. Been to Florida, to Disney World. That was on Y2K. Great times. Philadelphia, got family over there. On a basketball trip with the basketball team, we went to Vermont for a basketball tournament, and we went to Maine on my 8th grade class trip. So I think that's about it. You know, obviously, been close by, places like Boston. It wasn't really like a time where I got to hang out and chill, but, been in the state, in and out of there, chilling. I don't consider Massachusetts traveling, because it's so close. A couple places to Mass. I think I've been to New Hampshire as well for the Big E. I'm not sure what a Big E is. It's like a little carnival thing in New England. I'm not sure exactly what state that's in. That might have been in Mass too, but I've been to a couple states. Definitely want to go to a couple more. If I can see all the 50 states in America, that's definitely something I want to do. Overseas is definitely where I want to go. Also want to go to my home country, which is in Liberia, on the great continent of Africa. Honestly, I want to go everywhere, to be honest with you, man. I want to go everywhere, see everything, be able to hang out. I don't want to just be in and out. I'm an artist. When they go on tours or whatever like that, it's usually in and out. I don't know how much they get to actually see the city they're visiting. I actually want to be there, see what the locals do, what they do for fun, what they do to chill, whatever they got to offer, that's what I want to do. Same way if somebody came here from another state, I show them what Rhode Island has to offer. I definitely want to go to places like Italy, France, Bahamas. It looks beautiful. Tropical places, anywhere tropical, I want to go there. I want to visit the deserts. I want to visit the North Pole, South Pole. Like I said, everywhere. That's my goal. I don't know how many countries there are in the world, but I want to see all. Like Jay-Z says, you ain't got more stamps in your passport than Young H.O. When I'm through traveling everywhere I want to go, ain't no one gonna have more stamps on their passport than Young Kai. You feel me? And I feel like traveling is an important thing, because I being from the hood, a lot of people in the hood, I know a lot of people that never left their neighborhood. All they know is their neighborhood. When I went to Disney World, I came back, I was telling my classmates like, yo, I went out to Disney World, you know what I'm saying? It was fun. We was doing this, we was doing that, going on rides, going to the water park, going to the safari. And my classmate, hood nigga, he's sitting there, he's just like, damn, we don't never get to go nowhere. It was in that moment I realized that everyone wasn't in my situation. Everyone didn't get to travel. Everyone didn't get to step outside the hood. And I feel like if they got that opportunity, they might be a little bit more ambitious in their life. You know what I'm saying? Since they seen it. But if all you see is your neighborhood, the same people, the same stores, the same houses, I can see why you wouldn't want to be ambitious to go outside of that. You might even be afraid to go outside of it. You know what I'm saying? But if your parents was to take you to, even if it's just to visit family for the weekend or for a week, whatever, it's important to get about your surroundings, man. A change of scenery is always welcome. It's inspiring, it's fun, different. You meet people, you get to see. Every state has their own culture. You know what I'm saying? People dress differently, they talk differently, they eat different foods. It's a thrill to travel to different places. No one wants to see the same thing all the fucking time, man. I think traveling is very important. The more you travel, I think the better your life will be. However, when you do travel, I feel like we got to be careful out there. It's sad to say, but it's a lot of like terrorists out here. It's a lot of, you see the bombings in London and all these, at the Ariana Grande concert and, all these crazy things out there. Unfortunately, we don't want to think about that. That might make people afraid to travel, but can't let the terrorists win. We can't let them scare us from going where we want to go and, enjoying what this beautiful earth has to offer. So I feel like we should be cautious. We shouldn't allow it to stop us completely from going overseas. Whatever country you want to go travel to, go there. Don't let the terrorists win. Don't let the criminals win, because, you go to certain places, you got to deal with the criminals there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see Kim Kardashian went over to Paris and got robbed. I don't know exactly what that situation was, but all I can say is wherever you go, make sure you don't walk in the wrong places by yourself without a guide. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a guide is always, I wouldn't go to a certain place without getting to know somebody who's actually from there. That way they could give me the real talk, you know, because I'm not going to just go to somewhere where I don't know nobody or I don't have any connections and just start walking around. That's how people really start getting hurt, you know what I'm saying? But if you at least got some people that you know over there, they know the element of crime. They know their city. They should be able to keep you away from any possible bad situations. You know, obviously something could still happen, even if you're with somebody who's from there. But again, something could happen to you in your own hometown. You could get robbed in your own hometown. You could get mugged. You could get, you know, I don't even want to go so far into trying to scare you or nothing like that. But I feel like it's just important to get out there and explore the world. One of the things, you know, I used to be a young kid watching television, these Disney movies and all these different things. And one thing I loved about that was you see somebody who's like an explorer. I love an explorer, you know, going to see like the Amazon. That's another place. You know, it don't even have to be a city. It could be just going in nature. I want to go safari in like the Serengeti, climb Mount Everest. I want to swim the waters of, you know, the tropical islands. I want to see volcanoes. I want to see it all, man. And I'm not going to let the possibility of something bad happening scare me away from that, because like I said, something bad can happen anywhere. Just my thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. I'm out. Drop a comment. Tell me some of the places that you visited, or if you never left your area, tell me some of the places you would like to visit. All right? Peace.